You always know when the transition from summer to autumn to winter is coming, because autumn is very short. It's kind of the season people forget about in the UK. But you always know when autumn is like on the horizon and the end of summer is coming, because you have the spider scare stories. Oh, the big spiders are here. Everyone, oh, are you scared of the spiders? The spiders are coming. Oh, they're huge. Record number of scary spiders. False widow spiders, killer spiders, spiders from outer space. And then when that period of fear ends, you have the new period of fear. So forget everything you've heard about, global warming and the planet is getting really hot. That goes out the window now, because it's like, oh, what do people need to be scared of now? Oh yeah, of course. Winter is coming. Winter is coming. Winter is coming. Forget the winter that you've seen on Game of Thrones with zombies and stuff like that. Zombie dragons. It turns your loved ones into murderous, rampaging killers. No, this winter is truly terrifying. You see this every year. The Express is a great example. The Express always puts out these stories every year. They're sort of the most notorious for it, because it's like they'll say, 5-year ice age coming very imminently, where your loved ones will freeze to death in their beds. But now you got the Metro. It was sort of like, I don't know, the Metro tried to be like the Independent, and then tried to be like the Express, and tried to be like the Daily Mail. I mean, the Metro is a very confused outlet. There's one admirable thing you can say about the Daily Mail and the Guardian is like, well, they know what they're doing. They know exactly what they're doing. Was the Metro was like, we don't know what we're doing. We're trying to appeal to everybody, I suppose. So now they're going for the usual clickbait. But loads of newspapers always do this. This is part of the fear machine, man. This is like low-level fear mongering. But people share this stuff and go, oh my god. But this year I've noticed that even people I know who usually share this sort of stuff, because that's, this is on Facebook is where I get this sort of stuff from. Usually the people that share it are the ones who are like going, oh my god, no, who are quite gullible to this kind of thing. Like most normal people, most regular folk don't really understand that the majority of the stuff that's pumped into them is just propaganda and consumerist nonsense. That's pretty much all it is. Like, we think we're very superior to other nations like North Korea in how we're like unsusceptible. I had a friend who used to get really angry when I said that everyone is susceptible to advertising. Like, no, I'm not. It's like, okay, yeah, okay. You believe that because you are, man. But even they're sort of going, oh yeah, heard this one before. People that's really there is a change in the wind. I've noticed this with the climate change thing as well. I didn't realise how many people are sceptical about the whole movement. It's big. The scepticism is right across the board. People I just wouldn't expect to be. Which is very surprising for me. And it's like, alright, okay, more people are sort of like, oh, but he's at least questioning it. So the fear machine rages on. And this is what you get. This is, every year. There's spiders, then you get this. Brits urged to prepare homes for worst winter in decades. This is the same people that said London would be underwater by the year 2000. I remember when the year 2000 came. I had my boat. I had my oar. I had my life jacket. I'd learned to fish with my teeth. I prepared for it, man. And it just didn't happen. And I wasted a hell of a lot of time and resources preparing for the apocalypse that never happened. It's just a word of advice. British people have been urged to prepare their homes amid fears. One of the worst winters in 30 years lies ahead. Winter is coming. Freezing Arctic conditions are expected to send temperatures plunging to their lowest in decades. Climate experts at University College London have predicted the extreme weather over the next 4 months. It's always a 4-month or 5-month period. 3 to 5 months. It always is. Always is. Because that's how long winter is generally. Isn't that the length of winter? So you're saying, right, so it's going to be winter soon, and it's going to be cold, and the winter will last as long as winter does. and it might be a colder winter. Well, we've had warmer winters and colder winters. Always. Hotter summers and colder summers. Wet summers. Do you know... Anyway. After studying current sea temperatures and a North Atlantic weather system, well, I thought everything was warming up. I just don't get it. Is it getting hotter or not? What's going on? They believe it could even be colder than the beast from the east, which saw temperatures drop to as low as 14 degrees C in Cairngorms in Scotland last year. I don't know where that is, but that's probably like near the Faroe Islands or something. Spells of icy weather and snow could last for weeks, the forecasters said. Oh my God. Now British Gas has warned people to get prepared for the freezing weather by following their advice. Even British Gas are in on this. They're in on this racket too. Hannah Hughes, a British Gas service repair engineer. Right. She's the person that wears the coat. My dad was a British Gas service and repair engineer for like 3 months. Said, after basking in the sun this summer, it looks like we're going from one weather extreme to the next. Yes, that's because this is the United Kingdom. This is what happens here, you know. It's the same as New York. I think New York has extremes of weather too. More extremes, like, you know, they can reach minus 30 and then can reach, you know, plus 40. That's Celsius, by the way, in case you're confused. Or was it minus 30 Fahrenheit? It was cold as shit anyway. That's when, you remember when they were throwing hot water into the air and it was turning instantly into icicles and shit? And people like fucking it up and throwing boiling water over their face. Better than the fire challenge, that was. Actually, no, the fire challenge was classic. But, you know, there's extremes of weather. So we have it, yeah. This is the UK, where we have actual seasons. You know, for spending so much time out in Thailand, it's like, you do sort of go, God. They say, there's like 3 seasons. There's like rainy season, there's mid-season, and high season. High season's very short. And you've got another hotter season, then you've got a wet season. But you don't really tell the difference. You're like, what season is this? Hot season? It's like, no, it's hot season's hot season's coming. It's like, well, it's just hot, isn't it? It's just always hot. Sun rises and sets at the same time of day all year round. You know, they don't understand what it's like to be a seasonal nation. You know, like we do. You know, we're seasonal motherfuckers. We know seasons. We have seasons all the time. Every year we have different seasons where it's different. You know, we have different wardrobes. We have a summer wardrobe, an autumn wardrobe, a winter wardrobe, and spring. You know, you have different wardrobes because of the climate in this country, because of the seasons. Whereas, you know, in Thailand, you just have summer wardrobe and a cagoule and an umbrella. That's pretty much all there is, you know, because it rains. That's about it. Go, it's raining now, but it's still pissing hot. You know, we have seasonal clothing. We're used to having seasons, right? Did you understand? I've never understood it why, you know, public transport comes to a screeching halt when it snows. Because it doesn't snow that often, I guess, but it's like, but it does. So it's like, and it does get cold. It's like, you don't understand that we have seasons in this country. You know, we don't have aircon for when it gets really hot. You know, we're just why are we so unprepared for something when we know that we have kind of extremes of changes in temperature in this country? Like, it's always been like this since I was a child. Anyway, rather than wait until the weather turns cold before finding out something is not working as it should be, we're advising customers to prepare in advance. That's right, because everyone because it was so hot this summer, and everyone told you that, you know, the climate apocalypse was coming, and therefore everyone just ripped out their radiators, blocked up their chimneys, buried their coal. That's what everyone did, you know. Ripped up their thermal socks and set fire to their winter coats. Because, like, well, we're going to live in a scorching earth resembling the one in Soylent Green. So therefore, we have no need for all these things. Now is the time to test your boiler and make a few small changes around the home to ensure your heating and hot water systems are ready to withstand the weather that's coming. Advice to prepare for a freezing winter, or to prepare for just winter as a British person. Bleed your radiators. Shut out the cold with draft excluders. That's just way too long for me to read. Avoid putting sofa in front of radiator, as this could absorb all the heat. They have a nice warm sofa. Regularly servicing your boiler can prevent problems arising. Isn't this all related to, getting British gas? Isn't this propaganda by British Gas to get people to pay more money or something? I don't know. Wrap up your pipes. Run your central heating for at least an hour a day during the colder months. Use a smart thermostat to go. Do you know what? How about you save some money and just wear lots of layers of clothing instead of giving them more money and putting it and just looks like propaganda to me. Is saying, yeah, raise your gas bill. Raise your gas bill. So there you go. One extreme to the other. Winter is coming. That's literally what the press say every year. Winter is coming. Marauding monsters in your house. House spiders. Winter is coming. This is mainstream news, and it always has been. This fear mongering was weird. It's so bizarre when you finally go, oh my god, what is this? We've had this all our lives. Winter's coming. The monster spiders are in your house. Seriously. Adults write this.